Have you fallen down the cottage industry rabbit hole yet? Well, if not, buckle up, Alice, and click on over to the description in the show notes and sign up. Then you can get ready for the most fun induction into the cult of all things yarn and fiber. This will include, but not limited to, free yarn, free ebooks, patterns, coupons, and much more. You don't want to miss out.
You are listening to Crime, Coffee, and Crafts, a podcast featuring two crafty besties who love true crime and a good cup of joe.
Hey, amateur sleuths. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Heidi.
Welcome back. This is a little bit different of an episode.
Just a little.
It's a get to know your Crime, Coffee, and Crafts podcast hosts.
Yes, because we realized we've never done this.
Yeah, so we figured we'll throw it in there and see what you guys think, and maybe you can know us a little bit better. So,
yes.
Yeehaw. Woohoo. Woo. Gonna get my questionnaire all set up now.
Yes.
But first, we need an excerpt from Monty Python's Holy Grail because it seems fitting.
Uh-oh. Already starting. Okay.
Well, there it is, the Bridge of Death. Oh, great. Look, there's the old man from scene 24. What is he doing here? He's the keeper of the Bridge of Death. He asks each traveler 5 questions, 3 questions. 3 questions. Who answers the 5 questions? 3 questions. 3 questions may cross in safety. What if you get a question wrong? Then you are cast into the gorge of eternal peril. Oh, I won't go. Well, who's going to answer the questions? Sir Robin? Yes. Brave Sir Robin, you go. Hey, I've got a great idea. Why doesn't Lancelot go? Yeah, let me go, my liege. I will take it single-handed. I shall make a feint to the northeast. No, hang on. Just answer the 5 questions. 3 questions. 3 questions as best you can, and we shall watch and pray. I understand, my liege. Good luck, brave Sir Lancelot. God be with you. Stop. Who would cross the Bridge of Death? Must answer me these questions 3, ere the other side he see. Ask me the questions, Bridge Keeper, I am not afraid. What is your name? What is your quest? What is your favorite color? Okay, you may pass on to the other questions. And now we have our question.
So fucking funny. Oh,
I know I didn't do it justice, but
still so fucking funny.
I tried.
It was awesome. Thank you for doing that. That was
you're welcome.
That was good.
I hope we don't get sued.
Please don't sue us.
Please don't sue us. We love your
fucking,
movie.
That was awesome. Oh. All right. Would you like to ask the first question, or do you want me to ask the first question?
You ask the first question.
Okay. Would you rather trade intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence?
You want to go first, or you want me to answer first?
You answer first, and then I'll answer.
I'm always going to choose intelligence.
Same, dude.
I don't care if I look like a hideous troll beast. I just want to be smart.
I'll go live under a fucking bridge. I don't give a shit.
We will.
Plus.
And there's the question. Therein lies the question. What age is it appropriate that we can just stop having to try and look pretty and just go live in the forest and be the witchiest witch of the world.
Any age.
Can we just
Let's do it.
just go?
I mean, I already live in the woods in the witch's house, so
You're
not
halfway
even
there.
y'all, I live in what is called the witch's house. So
You're
pretty
halfway
cool.
there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
So I think that answers our question. We would much rather be intelligence minded than look good.
Yeah.
But we look pretty awesome and we're intelligent. So I don't think we have to give any of it up.
That's true.
We're hot, okay. Is there anything you wished would come back into fashion?
That is a really tough question because I don't give a shit what's in fashion.
We're not really fashionable people.
But we are. But we have our own fucking style.
Right.
And it's always been that way.
I would like to go back to when we were 16 and shopping at Amvets and getting our navy dungarees and
I mean, we also just got those from
OP shorts
from our friends.
Yeah.
In the Navy.
I've been wearing Vans my whole life, so that fashion will never go away for me.
I do wish that I could get a pair of dungarees that actually fit me.
That's what I want. I would love a pair of dungarees. Navy dungarees.
Hey, Navy boys out there.
Ship us your dungarees.
Send us your dungarees. I don't know what the fuck size I am anymore. So definitely bigger than I was back then.
Yeah. I'm definitely my booty's grown.
We've changed shapes.
I've had 3 kids, okay?
I haven't. I just really like steak and potatoes a lot. Okay. All right. This is a silly question. Do you collect anything?
We are collectors of things. I collect skulls.
Same.
Animal skulls.
Oh, yeah.
And art supplies.
Yeah, same.
And books I never read.
Same. Holy shit.
I have an entire series.
Oh my god.
And I've read half of the first book. And I have 20 books of this one series. And I've read I think I have a problem.
I mean, yeah. I collect yarn. Which duh.
Anybody? Oh yeah, she has a full room of yarn, guys.
But it's also I spun
floor to ceiling
that and sell it.
Yeah.
I also collect skulls, and I found a lower jawbone to a raccoon the other day. Which
I know, it's super cool.
I was just walking through the woods behind the chicken run and was like, "Oh my gosh, it still has teeth in it."
Yeah, it's cool.
When I was younger, I collected Rainbow Bright stuff.
Yeah,
I love Rainbow Bright, and I still have some of it.
I collected Coca-Cola stuff.
You did.
And I didn't even I don't drink soda.
Yeah.
It's a very weird thing that I collected.
That is kind of funny.
I have collected money from a lot of the countries I visited. I have coins,
that's cool.
Coins and some dollars. What else? Oh, I collected patches on our trip. I like patches. My biggest collection of all is my police and sheriff patches. I have over 200.
Oh my
patches.
Goodness. That's amazing.
A lot of them came from my grandfather because he collected them when he was younger.
That's awesome.
And I have coins too, challenge coins.
Nice.
Yeah, so I guess we're collectors, guys.
Now we just collect coffee.
Coffee and Vans. I have
Vans.
Quite a large collection of Vans. Not driving Vans, shoes.
No, shoes, people, shoes. Wonder if anybody does
Hey.
collect the driving version of a van.
That'd be quite a collection. There's quite a bunch of cool ones out there,
Have
but then
to
there's
have-
some real creeper ones out
You would
there.
have to have a lot of space. Yeah.
I have space.
You would have to have like a lot of space for lots of those.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, what do you do to keep fit, Heidi?
Not enough because I'm not fit per se, but I am a Pilates person. So
You stay healthy as
and
best
I
you
walk.
can. Yeah, you walk a lot.
And I do elliptical sometimes. But yeah, Pilates fixed my body. I need to do
Mhm.
Pilates today because I'm feeling the gardening that I did yesterday for a little bit.
Mhm.
So my hips, like, I'm like an 80-year-old woman stuck in a almost 40-year-old person's body.
Same.
Yeah.
I walk where I work.
Oh
I
yeah.
walk a lot of steps, stairs and regular steps
Yeah.
all day, but it doesn't feel like exercise, and I'm not fit.
Yeah, but what else do you do? What else have you done that you maybe haven't been doing for a little while?
Oh, martial arts.
That's right. Kristen will kick your ass.
Oh, don't try and fight me though. I don't.
Yeah.
Want
She doesn't want to fight, but like
I try.
she could be called a weapon.
I try and use my moves on David, and he's just so tall. It doesn't work very well. He's 6'5", guys, and very strong.
That'd be
So-
fucking funny.
He overpowers me. But he says I'm a strong girl.
You are
So-
strong. So
He's-
still everybody watch
He's
out.
just if he was someone I was dealing with on the street and
You could take him down.
wanted, no, I would need backup.
Well, but you could still take him down.
I would do
If
my
you-
darndest.
If you really needed to, you could.
Yeah.
There's because something happens when you need to.
Yes, adrenaline.
Exactly. I have that problem. Okay. What 3 things do you think of the most each day? That's a hard one.
That's really hard because I think of a lot of things all day long because of my ADHD
ADD.
brain. But I mean, most importantly, the health and happiness of my kids. I think about this podcast every day.
Same.
Every day.
Mhm.
Like
Mostly I'm like, what am I going to cover next? Oh God.
yeah, it consumes me. And then I'm like, oh, I'm like halfway done with a story and I'm like, oh, that would be good to cover.
Right?
And then I switch.
Yes. So
I'm
now
like-
we have all these half done stories. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. I think about, well, I don't know.
You
What's the
just
third?
work probably.
Yeah. I mean, I think about my boyfriend, David,
Well, duh.
but that's
Yeah.
that's natural.
I feel like that just like comes with the territory.
life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, work, I'm always like concerned. Like we switch uniforms on Thursday. So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have one uniform and then we switch to a different uniform Thursdays and Fridays.
Interesting.
So I always have to remember what day am I on? Because do I need to switch my uniform or do what am I doing?
Yeah, that's like me forgetting half the time what day it is and what I need to do for the podcast that day. Because like I'm like, oh crap, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's still Tuesday. It's pretty funny.
And I feel bad because I'm working my day job and
Yeah.
Heidi's, doing the majority of the work for her podcast with social media. And I'm behind the scenes, so I'm trying to
Yes.
do better about sending
Kristen
material.
sends me stuff and I'm like, thank you, because I need to post something and I forgot.
Yeah.
So besides the podcast, I think about my dogs and when the weather is gonna fucking clear up so Ben can actually go to work.
Yeah, that's a big thing on your mind.
It's one of those things we're constantly thinking of. But yeah, those are my 3. Well, yeah. Most
Got
of
a
them.
lot of things to think about. But
Yeah. I feel like there's like 5 million of them.
yeah.
They're everywhere.
Kids and immediate family,
Mm-hmm.
animals, podcast, loved ones,
Yeah.
work,
There's so many things.
the things that I can do to make more money.
Oh God, yeah, that's a constant.
It's always there. Okay. So we think about a lot of things, guys. Okay, so I think we can both answer this next question.
What was your
As the
first
same.
job? Same.
What was our first job?
Our first
I
real
mean-
job was at Red's Espresso Gallery. Red's
We were
Cafe, Red's Coffee Shop.
baristas.
We're fucking masters at this shit. Also, we can make
but-
some mean bagels.
Yes. But weird side note, I didn't drink coffee until I was 34 years old.
Super weird.
I worked at this coffee shop. Heidi can attest. I never drank any of the coffee.
Super weird.
So I don't know how I knew. I learned how to make the drinks and I just went with my gut. Here's your drink.
But also went with your brain because that's how your brain works. You don't have to taste something to know it's going to be good. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Just by look.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was our first job, guys.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you,
knows.
Mama Sin.
She's listening totally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
What's one thing you'll never do again?
Wow.
I know. I know.
That, I don't know if I have an answer. I hope I'll never date again.
You'll never date again.
Like, I think that even like, God forbid, if Ben ever fucking dies on me, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be so mad at him. But I honestly don't think I would ever date again. I think I'd just be like, fuck this. I'm going to live in the woods. Taking my dogs and going to live in the woods.
I'll be there with her.
Definitely. Definitely not in a van because Biatch will be living in some Airstreams side by side by a river.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Drinking
Yes.
coffee and doing podcasting together. This is,
Oh.
of course, when the kids are all grown and
Yeah,
we
they'll
don't
be
have
grown by then.
kids in the house.
Who knows you the best?
You.
Oh, I guess we didn't get to hear what you will never do again. Hold, please.
Yeah.
Let's reverse
Okay.
that.
So I have to answer.
Yes.
I have to answer what I'll
need to
never
know.
do again. What will I never do again?
That's a hard question.
It's really hard. What will I never do again?
Yep. Yep. I wish
will
everybody
never-
was watching.
My face is like
Contorted.
I will never apologize for oversharing because for some reason when I overshare, there's a reason I'm oversharing, and it's to explain to people, it's to help people better understand who I am because of what I went through.
That's a good one.
So I will not apologize for me being me and sharing my stories.
Kristen says she's sorry a lot and she's learning.
I'm working on it.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Don't be sorry. Just be a badass. All right. So obviously we know each other best.
Yeah, pretty much ins and outs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really anything we hold back, and we talk a lot.
It's funny when you came to visit for the first time, and like Ben had only met Kristen one time before, and it was at our wedding, so it was kind of like he didn't get that time to like really get to know you.
There was a lot going on at that time, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And he had never seen me with somebody who knew me as well as you do. And I think it was shocking for him.
Yeah, he came to me and was like, I'm just so glad you're here because Heidi gets to be herself. And she's never been as comfortable with anyone I've ever met more than you.
I have to, for most people.
Right. It's masking. We're constantly masking to make sure that other people don't really get to know us.
And so they're comfortable.
Right. Because we can be a lot, especially when we're together. But
Yeah.
that's us. That's who we are. And
Yeah.
I get to just be me when I'm hanging out with Heidi.
Fuck yeah.
There's no feeling of having to hide any part of me because I know that you love me as who I am.
It's true, and I'll support you no matter what. So, boom.
Boom, boom.
Boom.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
That's also a tough question because in 10 years, so many things can fucking happen.
I know. So much change.
My husband does tree
Possible.
work, and it's a big fear of mine. He does tree work. People die in the industry all the time, and it fucking freaks me out. I'm also a caregiver. So I don't know if he's going to be around still in 10 years. We don't know because
Right.
anything, every day, something could change. And so I think I have like different scenarios of where I'll be in 10 years. I might still be a caregiver. Hopefully we'll still be podcasting. Who knows what's going to happen. I would love to be published authors by then.
That's one of our goals, guys. We want to write books.
Yes. And I really want an Airstream.
Yeah.
In 10 years. I have to have an Airstream by then.
She would love that.
Setting that deadline.
I would like to see us doing this every day. Just yeah.
Like newscasters? Like
I don't know, not newscasters, but like doing episodes all the time.
We would have to
working on stuff and writing book, like, doing research.
Actually working on it every
working on the podcast every day. We already do work on it.
Have that be our job though.
But yeah, I would like that.
Well, considering you can technically retire in a certain amount of years.
Yeah.
It is, and who knows in 10 years.
I know.
It's possible.
Posible.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. My turn. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny would you say you are?
An 11.
I was going to say the same thing.
Because whether you guys think we're funny or not, we crack ourselves up.
We don't really
just think I'm funny.
What people think.
I'm always laughing at myself. Always.
We think
so. We're funny.
That's all that matters.
Funny.
Oh.
So you would also say 11?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, good.
Sure.
Yeah, good. What's the most interesting thing you can see out of your office or kitchen window?
I'll tell you a couple stories actually. from both of them.
There you go.
One morning I woke up and I was making coffee and I looked out the kitchen window and I saw a groundhog running as fast as it could so fast that its belly wasn't even touching the ground. And let me tell you, groundhogs are always touching the ground because they're huge beasts and they're adorable. But I was like, obviously something is chasing this thing. And so I looked
Yeah.
behind it and there was a fucking huge coyote chasing
Ooh.
this thing. And my chickens, I'm like, oh God, there's chickens out. Oh, no, no, no. And so I was like, coyote! And the coyote like looked at me. And Ben comes running out with the gun. But it was like, I ran outside because I was like, I'm not letting this thing grab a chicken.
Right.
I scared a coyote away
Nice.
by looking out my kitchen window. And then last week or the week before, I can't remember because time is, melting.
Mhm. Yeah.
I was up here working in the office and I looked out the window and I saw a squirrel just like slowly hopping. And then I saw my dog Sadie grab the squirrel
Yeah.
and kill the squirrel. And then I was like, well, it's too late now. She ate it. She ate the whole squirrel. The whole thing.
I know.
So those those are my two most interesting things I've seen out of my kitchen and my office. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sadly, I do not have a window out of my office. But outside, I see a lot of things. I don't want to go too much into where I'm at or what I'm doing, but
That's okay.
Oh, I did get animal services out because I told you about the squirrel, the attack, the mama squirrel, the baby squirrel fell out off the ledge and was lying there. So I had to protect it from being bothered by the people around.
Right.
But the mama squirrel,
they're
was
vicious.
staring at me, and I made a post of I made a picture. It says attack squirrel because she was ready to get me. And then I told animal services, I said, just so you know, mama squirrel has the high ground. So if anyone understands that, you're my people.
Yeah. Yikes.
But mama had the high ground. Baby squirrel was saved. It was relocated and it was okay. It was just shooken up because it was shocked. And then mama squirrel ran after it when it was relocated. It wasn't relocated very far. They're fine. But I saw that this last week.
Yeah.
And out my kitchen, I've got my property. So animal shenanigans happen a lot outside of my house too.
Yeah.
George, my dog George, got a bird one day, and she just had feathers. I was like, George, get that bird out of your mouth. She had already eaten it.
Yeah. It's so funny to me, like when I go outside, this is totally like relevant-ish, not out my kitchen window, but have you seen one of your chickens eat a frog yet?
No.
Okay, it is the funniest shit because like one of mine
sounds weird.
When they catch a frog, they all want the frog.
Oh yeah, they will.
But like seeing a chicken running around with frog feet out of its mouth is hysterical.
Bad worms.
Oh,
we've had worms before, and they will
love them.
Fight for those worms.
Yes, they love them. Okay.
This is a good one for both of us.
My turn or your turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. This is funny. Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Me, I'm an introvert.
Same, but I can be an extrovert when I'm with my introverts.
Right.
I have to be with my people.
Yeah. And I think I'm kind of the same way.
I think it's the same for us. We have to feel comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. We can't just go into a situation and make it happen. But there is all that masking too. Like we have to pretend.
But then we have to go home and recover inside.
It's like, oh, my head hurts, my body aches. Like every day I go to work, like I have to be on. So when I come home, I have to defrag.
And that's
but
why
I also have to have the balance. Yeah. I have to have that balance though, because I don't want to get irritated at my kids. But I'm like, all right, I need to get my uniform off. Let me use the bathroom. Let me just defrag for 15 minutes and then we can have our hugs and talk about our day.
Right.
But yeah, like having to be on all the, I'm a total introvert, but my job makes me, I need to be on.
You know how to turn it on and turn it off.
But it is exhausting at the end of the day.
For real.
What's the most unusual thing you've ever eaten?
Interesting. Well, according to most current people who live in society today that have never lived in the country, squirrel.
Okay.
Tastes like chicken. And also, this might gross some people out as much as squirrel. Tongue.
What kind of tongue?
Beef.
Oh,
makes the best
beef tongue.
Tacos.
Oh my god.
Tongue tacos are amazing.
Tacos de lengua, right?
Be fucking delicious. Yes, very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Thank you.
How about you?
Having traveled the world.
Yes, this is
multiple times.
Weird. It's gonna get weird. I can feel it.
I don't know if it's weird, but I've had like things.
Have you eaten
black eggs?
Black eggs?
Yeah, Vietnamese culture.
Is that where
black eggs?
Is that the egg where it's like kind of already a little chick inside?
I think so. Okay, so
sorry.
I've eaten escargot probably 100 times. Alligator.
Nice.
I've
eaten alligator. Nice.
Blood pudding.
Oh.
If nobody knows what blood pudding is, I got tricked into eating it when I was 12 in my first trip to England.
But blood naturally does that, so.
I mean, yeah, so blood coagulates.
It's a thing.
And when it does that, you can make a sausage.
Did you know that you can use blood in place of eggs in baking?
It makes sense because of the coagulation.
Yep.
So yeah, I had blood pudding, which is coagulated pig's blood. I also, not a lot of people like peas in general, but mushy. A lot of people like put their nose up at peas. At least
not out
I
here.
know. So mushy
like
peas.
That's a staple.
I love mushy peas, which is a thing in England. They do mushy peas with fish and chips.
Mushy peas. Do they like puree them?
They're not pureed, but they're like
mushed,
and they're bigger. It's hard to explain. So I've had a lot of weird stuff in my life.
Interesting.
I was the kid who was sent with the school lunch that had a can of sardines and mustard.
I'm just thinking of all the food we don't know what the fuck was in it in Mexico.
Oh yeah. Oh,
the street tacos in some locations where they're like,
never know
what is this really?
We probably ate all kinds of weird stuff.
Before I knew I was allergic to the world, so we just kind of ate it.
Yeah, and it was before I was allergic to stuff.
Yeah.
So I think there was enough weird stuff that I've eaten.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What is the most daring thing you've ever done?
As a teenager, we used to go cliff diving.
I never did that.
I did it when we were sailing.
Mhm.
I think the tallest one was like 40 or 50 feet in the air.
Uh-huh. Yikes.
You have to make sure you're positioned just right, because I'm gonna tell you, I flopped on my booty and I had red all the way down my thighs and my back, or like my butt, because you smack. So
I
you got to
mean,
make sure you have everything pointed when you jump, or else you will hurt yourself. You can't even have your feet flat.
no,
'cause
because
could
you
hurt
can
your
break,
feet.
you could break yourself.
Right.
You
So
can like shatter everything because it goes straight up.
luckily, where we were, we could see underneath and see where the rocks were,
Right.
so that we jumped in the part with no rocks underneath.
I would never have done that because I've never been that kind. I just don't do anything daring.
And I didn't know anything but.
I mean, I
Like,
drive cars
for-
fast, but that's about it.
Yeah, and I think another daring thing is becoming a cop at 35 years old as a
Yeah.
female.
What are you, insane?
I did do a lot of weird stuff. Car chases,
Fun.
um,
That sounds fun to me
dog
because
tracks,
that's also fun.
pulling guns on people,
Oh God. That would be hard.
pitting vehicles.
Okay, that sounds scary as hell, but also really cool to know how to do
I have
it.
a video. Did I show you my video?
Probably freaked me out.
It is car spinning.
Yes, it's like Mario Kart, but real life.
I have been in riots.
Mm-hmm.
So I think my job in
Your
general
job
is pretty
is just daring. I don't
But
have
as
that.
a personal story, I think the cliff jumping and diving was pretty daring. Oh, I was 12 and I flew on an airplane by myself to England.
Nice.
So
And
that's pretty daring as a 12-year-old.
And you didn't get taken.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had a lot of money on my person too.
That's scary as hell.
You had, your money belt underneath your clothes.
Yes. Yeah. I have
yeah.
no answer for daring because I don't do daring things. I never have.
I don't know if I would want to do anything like extra daring outside of work. Like, I don't have any desire to jump out of an airplane. Nope. I do want to go on the skywalk in Tennessee.
I don't.
I do.
I'll just wait for you to get across.
I don't mind heights.
Oh God,
you
just made me think of that scary cliffside trail that's like this fucking wide. No thanks.
Oh, the bus trips that we took in Mexico.
Okay, that was fucking scary.
90 miles an hour going on these
through the fucking mountains
roads.
Oh God, yeah. The bus trip from Mazatlan to Zacatecas is like a death trap.
Yeah. And Puerto Vallarta to Tijuana, 36 or 37 bus hours on a bus.
Well, yeah, the trip to Mazatlan from
trip to Mazatlan was
only 27. Yeah.
Yeah. So did that a couple times.
Did that.
The Puerto Vallarta one. So that was pretty daring. We've done some things, guys. We've done some things.
Yeah, I just don't do like dangerous things. Skateboarding was like as dangerous as I got.
Oh, we used to bomb those hills though.
That's true. I did used to do that.
Wheel wobble.
Now I look at him and I go,
why did we do these things?
Yeah, why speed wobbles are a thing.
I'll never forget Andy falling.
Oh God,
all
I
the
forgot about
raps.
that. Andy, I hope you're not listening. God, don't have any PTSD from that, bud.
That was a gnarly wipeout.
Yeah, La Jolla Hills are fun.
Mm-hmm.
They are actually.
They are fun. You want to ask that last question?
Oh, what's your favorite holiday?
I think we both know.
Pretty sure everybody knows this one.
What's our favorite holiday, y'all?
Halloween.
God, I hate saying y'all. It's Halloween. We love Halloween.
Is
Halloween.
the best holiday.
It's just fun
It is super fun.
and creepy. We like the creepies.
Yeah, creepy is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna put gargoyles on our property.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I drove by a house yesterday and it has a lawn gargoyle. It was cute. I liked it.
Frank the Gargoyle, if anybody knows who that is, if you don't know who that is, look it up, is the most hysterical thing in the world to me. So
Yeah.
look it up. Yeah, it's amazing.
So
All
those
right.
are our obscure questions. I hope this episode is okay. I do.
Yeah. You
Getting
know, it's
to
a
know
little.
all about you.
Yeah, you know us now. We're weird,
Kinda.
sort of. Not
We
really.
are weirdos. Even our questions were
Fine.
kind of off the
Weird.
wall.
Oh,
but
weird. Kristen
I had
made all those
fun
questions.
putting them together.
That was all
I
Kristen.
had fun putting them all together. I mean, if we want to know basic stuff about us, please email.
Just email us.
We'll answer. But yeah.
Alrighty. Until
Oh my
next time. Ta-da!
For now.
You like my pig nose? Thanks for listening to Crime, Coffee, and Crafts. If you love our podcast, please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. This helps us more than you know. If you really love us and want to support us, go to our website at www.crimecoffeeandcrafts.com. From there, you can join our Patreon, shop our merch, and find us on social media.